3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, let's get into this tarot card reading, this intuitive reading for Liv's Life. All right, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging that she is dealing with a relationship. It is hotter than blue blazes. It is passionate, sensual, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. This could be a fire sign, or this could just be acknowledging that there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of argument, a lot of like being on defense, temperament. Okay, in regards to this relationship, Spirit is also acknowledging that this relationship has her too big for her britches, with a wilted flower here. Arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's saying, like, aren't you precious? Like, she's looking at people as suffering fools and disdain with displeasure, contempt, poking fun, and telling people to read between the lines when it comes to this situation here. And it is emotional for her, but I always say when I look at this card, when one finger is pointed at people, several fingers are pointed back at you. So it's kind of like the blame game, but it's kind of also a moment for her to have some introspection. Like, why are people saying these kind of things? You understand what I'm saying? Spirit is also acknowledging when it comes to this relationship, this is happiness for her. This is also everyday magic. And I've done readings on her before, and Spirit just keeps saying that there's like a thing that she does, you know, I'll be completely honest. It's like candle magic and some other stuff. I'm not sure if she knows completely what she's doing, but there is some form of trying to manipulate other people's energy to kind of bend to her need, to her will. Ashe. So this is a secret wish for her to be with this person and to have this very, what feels like passionate relationship. In the middle of the deck, though, this might not last much longer because it says no thank you, walking away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, and strength. I'm not sure who's going to walk away, but this is acknowledging that someone is going to say, yep, this is not going to work for me. And this is in the area of passion, okay? So let's look at her relationship with this deck. Liv's Life, overall energy of her current relationship. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so there is an energy that she can't function without this person, or she could be having some issues with her legs. So please be careful with that. Yeah, be careful with that. She can't function. She also got left hanging, and this is why she can't function. You might need to tell a white lie, and this is possibly why you got left hanging. Were you lying? Did you get caught lying? Spirit is saying that she's in the public eye, so she's trying to cover up some things, and that there's some Scorpio energy, some water sign energy, and water sign energy is coming off extremely emotional, but also someone who strikes back. So be careful. Spirit is actually acknowledging that the vibe ain't right. So she's acknowledging this, he's acknowledging this, and so they're pulling back. Okay, I don't have any names, so if you guys have names, you let me know. All right. Liv's Life's current energy. Thank you, Spirit. One card, please. We are getting the boss. Okay, so she's trying to come up as the boss, but look, there's a whole person behind calling the shots. There's a hand behind calling the shots. There's a brain behind her actually calling the shots. So who really is the boss? And I'm just looking at the card and interpreting the message, rules and regulations. So leadership, head control, authority figure, organizing, owner, attitude, bossy, independence, responsibility, reward, communication, shot caller, and the law. So this is coming up like she's not really the boss. The person behind her, the person who's pulling the strings, that is the boss. But she wants people to see her as the person that's actually doing all of this, but it's actually someone behind the scenes who's calling the shots. Okay, so what's the energy that or what's the message that Liv's Life needs to hear right now? The unknown. Spirit wants her to go into the unknown. Spirit wants her to walk in alignment. Do you see that? Walk into the alignment. Have hope. Have faith. And like leave this path that you're currently on. And even though this new path is not something that you're used to, walk into the unknown. Don't be afraid to do so. The path forward always leads into the unknown. Even if we're certain now things can change, this can create a great deal of anxiety. Humans crave certainty. Even the cells in our body strive for a state of equilibrium. Many of us would rather keep things the same than risk the unknown, but life has a way of pushing us forward, whether we like it or not. The unknown holds our future, and we must step into it Walk gently and trust that as you move forward, doors will open. Life will present itself with all its possibilities. Have courage and say yes to your adventure. They want you to move forward. They want you to move past this current space that you're in, and they want you to step into the unknown, because the path that you're currently on is not designed for you. It's something that you're trying to design for yourself, and it's not what they want. Okay? Lives life's current energy. Spirit is saying blessing in disguise. So I do see a sword, which is acknowledging that there might be an air sign. I do see 3 what looks like crows, so that might be symbolic to her. But it does say a blessing in disguise. So there is something that is coming to her as a blessing in disguise. It might feel like some discomfort, and it might also come in the form of redirection. There are blessings with your name on it. You will never have to seek after them. To be doubtful is to be uneasy. You are trying to decipher whether to move on or to keep persisting. You go back and forth with yourself about the results of a certain situation. Listen to your heart or listen to your head and intuition. And that goes back to this. It's like you're not in control here. Something else is, someone else is. But here you recognize the waste. All the time you've put in without receiving prosperity in return. You're able to distinguish what's hearty from what's spoiled. Here you transcend, you transform, you confront any and every defeat with high shoulders and a brave face. You don't ache over loss. Adversity emerges into harvest. The sun makes its way outside. You're using your knowledge to help assist you. You are gaining lessons that will last a lifetime. If you listen and if you walk into the unknown, if you get off of this path and you move into the path of righteousness. Let's see what Spirit says. Lives life's Olivia's current energy. Thank you, Spirit. The spirit of place, but the spirit of place is in reverse. Don't get entangled in details or desires to obscure the truth of your situation. Step back and ask yourself, what is the real nature of my inquiry? Even exquisitely seductive hidden agendas cannot conceal this. Trust your intuition. The spirit of place is whispering in your ear. You hold the power to tell the truth, first to yourself, then to the world. You can always distinguish between an essence that is true and one that is synthetic. Be honest with yourself and remain willing to let your situation be revealed for what it really is and not what you want it to be. An apple cannot become an orange, just as a dog can never be a bird. Are you trying to change someone or something to suit your agenda? Only when you can see things as they truly are will you find the real treasure. Again, get on the righteous path and be honest, because Spirit is acknowledging that you're trying to hide something. Why? I don't know. I'm just the messenger, baby. All right, so Olivia, current energy. All right, Spirit is acknowledging that there is a 5 of Wands, conflict, chaos, competition, rival with a fire sign. This could be very temperament, like very angry, lots of conversation, or it could be a fire sign. Spirit is saying because your roles are reversed in this relationship, it feels like, and it's bad business, and you're doing things in an unconventional way. You need to get balance. Spirit is saying balance, balance, balance. You need work and life balance so that you can get grounded, because you're dealing with a lot of ups and downs, and you're juggling a lot of your finances. You're focusing on your entrepreneurship. You're focusing on the detail. You're focusing on their money. You're concentrating and you're trying to achieve your goals, and you're thinking, okay, good luck. Let's fingers crossed this works. You're planning ahead. You're trying to like really seek things out to manifest and grow and be fruitful for you, right? But in all actuality, because of the things that are going on in your head, you're going to have to leave to overcome these obstacles. You're going to have to leave again. You're going to have to leave even though you don't want to. And it feels like you're running away, but that's because you're on the wrong path. And the cards just keep saying that, okay? The cards keep saying that you're not on the righteous path, okay? And once you do that, and once you speak up, and once you're honest, you will. There's also an energy of you not having enough money. You're overspending, and you have a lack of opportunities. Are you giving yourself enough opportunities to make money? Spirit said good money, okay? All right, moving on. What's I'm about to say Olivia's biggest obstacle? Well, Spirit is saying that she does need to seek clarity. Thank you, Spirit. She needs to seek clarity, judgment. And this has to do with the Emperor in reverse. There's an energy of a man And this could be the father of your children. You guys are going back to court. You're going back to court. And this is because you're acknowledging that he was unfaithful, but that there is still some form of corruption of some sort, greed of some sort. And this is leaving you paying him a lot of debts and seeking security. And you're trying to improve your finances with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. But it's a gamble. It's a gamble every time. It's a gamble every time. And Spirit is also acknowledging that sometimes you can be too generous with your money. So you have some bad spending habits, some things that you need to learn in regards to money management, okay? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you see, when you spend money, you spend it, okay? I don't know what that's about. Not my business. Okay, what is Olivia's biggest obstacle? Spirit says that you can be very careless with a lack of direction, and it even says stupid. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes with the Fool card in reverse. I'll read obstacles in reverse. Spirit said that in the area of justice, that you're dealing with some unfair circumstances and what feels like to you injustice, but that's because of your dishonesty. Okay. And Spirit said with the Eight of Wands, another obstacle that you're dealing with is that you're losing momentum in work and also in love. Things are very chaotic and things are like slowing down to a halt, whereas before it was moving so fast for you. You feel like you're waiting now. Okay. What's next for Olivia? Lies, manipulation, theft, risky behavior, and getting away with it. Spirit keeps acknowledging that you lie. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Spirit is saying because you are alchemizing energy to bend towards your will with the Magician card, you're trying to manifest and take action, and you're trying to create things to happen for you, but it's not completely positive. It's a little lie here and a little lie there that turn into big snowballs of lies. Avalanches is what I'm seeing, okay? Let's see what Spirit says. And Spirit says in the middle of the deck, you're going to have a lot of anxiety, depression, even stress, nightmares, and thinking of the past because of this energy. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.